Hey cake lovers, happy Saturday. I'm staying in today. I'm staying in. It's a staying Saturday. Not to say I'm not going to be doing any work, but it's a staying Saturday. As normal, I'll be recording my videos, got reviews to do, etc. I'm also going live on TikTok later on today. Um, yes, so kind of not too busy weekend. I need to plant my spring bulbs this weekend. This is kind of the last weekend I can plant them. I might do some today, but the weather's looking a bit at the moment. It's dry, but it's forecast for rain later. Tomorrow's supposed to be the better day, but I am more busy tomorrow, so I'm going to see if I can split it. But what I want to do, I want to show you my orchid. Remember I bought an orchid a few weeks ago and I got it on discount because it was in a sorry state. I got it for £7 instead of £25. I want to show you what it looks like now. I was this close this week to throwing it away because it just hasn't really changed much since I bought it. Or so I thought. And then as I was looking at it, can you see there? There's a root coming through. I was like, oh my gosh, so you're not dead. And I don't know if you can see at the top, there's like a little, on there on the left next to the dried up stem, there's like a little leaf bud. And I was like, oh my gosh, do you know how happy I am? Because I was ready to give up on it. But the fact that there's a root growing and there's a little, I think that's like a leaf bud growing, means that it's alive. So I'm hoping that it will at some point produce flowers again. It's currently raining outside, so it doesn't look like at the moment that I'm able to go out and plant my bulbs because I'm not working in the rain. I'm not doing it. I'll keep an eye on the weather though. If it stops, I will go out, even just to prep. I'm back watching Spooks. I'm not obsessed with Spooks. I come and go with Spooks. This is the last season, series 10, where everything kind of comes together from all the previous seasons. And I just wish they didn't stop making Spooks. I said, no, I love it. I'm like kind of obsessed with it. So yeah, I'm back watching Spooks this weekend. Okay, lovers. So just finished my live. I did manage to do a bit of gardening today. So there's 2 planters in front of the house. I managed to clear out a lot of weeds and gosh, grass roots are crazy. They're just so strong. I managed to clear out a lot of the weeds and everything, planted some bulbs. There are actually already some bulbs in there, which I knew because sometimes, not every year though, I do see daffodils and tulips come through. But I think because there was so much grass and so many weeds on top of them, they couldn't really get through. So I'm hoping now that I've cleared out a lot of the weeds. I just got to keep on top of it because I know with weeds, they come all the time. I know, yeah, so I've cleared them out, just got to keep on top of it. And I did plant some crocuses and some tulips. Tomorrow I'm going to do a bit in the back and a bit of tidy up as well. Tomorrow's weather's supposed to be a lot better, so hopefully I can get a lot more done. But it's now, what's the time now? It's coming up to 6 and it's like, it's so dark, but from tomorrow, 4 o'clock's going to be dark. I hate it. But anyway, I'm doing some pasta now. I haven't had pasta for ages, but I fancy some pasta because when I went shopping a couple of days ago, I bought some really sort of nice, rich mascarpone pasta sauce, which I don't always find in Aldi, and I found it. I bought 2 jars of them. I'm going to have some of that now. And then I'm going to, as gross as this is, do my feet. My feet need a good, they need sorting out, hard skin and everything. I bought one of those, you know, these packets where you put your feet in and it kind of for 60 minutes and it kind of sort of dissolves the kind of hard skin. I'm going to do that to my feet after I've eaten. I won't show you my feet because I know some people are a bit funny with feet, but I'll show you the package that I mean when I do it. I'm going to do that and wash the dishes, then maybe go to bed. But then I'm thinking that really it's coming up to 5 o'clock because I've already gone back. The clocks have already gone back for me. But yeah, so I'll see you in a bit after I have my dinner. I might show you my dinner. It's not going to be that interesting. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so here is the pasta all done, and this is the sauce. If you want to know what the sauce is, it's this one, tomato mascarpone stir fry sauce, really nice, very creamy. Not something I'd have a lot of, but yeah, I don't see it in my Aldi that often. So when I saw it, I had to pick it up for the very rare time that I have pasta. Once you open it, you got to keep it in the fridge. But that's my din-dins for tonight. You can probably hear the fireworks outside. It started early. Gosh, this has been going on for about 15 minutes so far. Anyway, so this is what I'm going to use for my feet. They're exfoliating foot masks. So you can see you have one for each foot. You put it you put your feet in, and then it for 60 minutes, and then it's supposed to help get rid of all the hard skin. So we'll see, because my feet are not feeling at the moment. So that's what I'm going to do now. Gosh, it's so loud. I can see them as well from my... Can you see them? I know you can't see it. Yeah, can you see them? Just there. A little bit. So loud. But anyway, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Good morning, Cake lovers. Happy Sunday. Bright and sunny today. It's a gorgeous day. Officially in winter. The clocks went back yesterday. So dark at 4 o'clock, but today's a lovely day. It's so nice and sunny. Blue sky. It's going to be sunny all day. It's not warm, but it's going to be sunny. I've already edited a short. I've recorded a long form video. I'm going to record another short now. Shortly, I'll be going off to Waitrose and buying some items to review. And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of reviewing today and a lot of updating on websites. Website. And yeah, I feel quite bouncy, springy. I don't know. Maybe it's the weather. Maybe it's the fact that well, it's not because we're officially in winter, because I hate winter, but it's a nice sunny day. It's a few days near to my birthday. I mean, my birthday's not till February, but like once you hit November, December, Christmas time, it's practically my birthday, isn't it? Practically. Like as soon as it hits 1st of January, I'll be celebrating from the 1st of January. The whole of 2025, I'm celebrating my 50th birthday. That's how it's going to be. So yeah, so let me go and do this YouTube short now. And I will see you back later. Wanted to quickly show you what I did yesterday. So I dug up most of the weeds and planted some bulbs. I mean, it looks 100% better than it did. So hopefully in the spring, these will be full of flowers. Sunday dinner time. So this is kidney bean stir fry, and what I did, the sauce is leftover pasta sauce from yesterday. There's also mushrooms in there and onion. Got some what are these, spring greens as they're called. And then in the oven I've got it's steamy. Ow, burnt myself. Sweet potato and squash, broccoli and yellow pepper, and then at the bottom I've got some tofu. Another Sunday's over. I've had dinner, washed the dishes. I'm just tidying up now. Next Saturday, I'm doing a cake flash mob. I'm so nervous because I don't know how many people are going to turn up, but sometimes you just got to put yourself out there. So, you know, like a flash mob. Do you remember flash mobs when people just suddenly start dancing out of nowhere? That's probably the best example of a flash mob. I'm planning to do a cake one. So what the plan is that we're a group of us, whoever decides to turn up, are going to descend on an independent bakery, and we're each going to spend a minimum of £10 on that bakery, just to kind of promote smaller businesses, help smaller businesses, because as we know, tough times, smaller businesses are
finding it tough, especially food businesses with the cost of ingredients, etc. And I've been thinking about this idea for a long time, but I'm always one that I'm always like, what if it doesn't work? And my thing is, if it doesn't work, I'm not going to die. It's fine. So if you'd like to join me, you probably have to follow me on or check out my Insta and or TikTok to see where we have to meet. I'll probably be announcing that on the Wednesday where we're going to be meeting. At the moment, the Cake Flashmobs are going to be London based because I live in London. But if you can't make it, it'd be nice if you could spread the word to other people who would be interested in going. It's going to be a once a month thing. The first couple of months, I'm going to choose where we're going to do the Cake Flash Mob. After that, I'm happy to take suggestions from small businesses that probably don't get as much appreciation as they need. They have to have a physical location. That doesn't mean it's just a shop. If they've got a market stall, that's fine as well. We can go and flash mob, Cake Flash Mob, a market stall, that's fine, but it has to be a physical location. So yeah, that's what I'm doing next Saturday. It might just be a flash mob of one. There's possibly, I think there's at least one person who said they would come. So there probably might only be two of us, but you've got to start from somewhere, haven't you? So I'm just going to sort out my bits now, get ready for back to work next week. I've realised it's only like 8 weeks till Christmas. 8 weeks, which seems a long time, but once you hit November, we hit November this week, it's basically Christmas, isn't it? Basically. So yeah, I will see you next week.